You, Srinivas, give us a sense. What is your immediate reaction on what's happened in Bengaluru in the last 24 hours? Inevitable, anger, rage at what's happened, or just frustration?
None of the above. It's more of the same, Rajdeep. I remember during the 2018 Assembly elections, you did a show with us, the citizens of Bengaluru, by the side of the Bellandur lake, which was frothing at the time. So we've seen all of these things. You've seen it here with us. What occurs to me is that nobody is going to pay a political price for it. This has happened before. This happened in every other city, major city of India, and nobody ever seemed to pay any political price for it. So I'm pretty sure that there isn't going to be any major change, because neither the PM nor the CM nor MLAs or MPs, none of them are going to lose their seat on account of things like this.
So you're saying nothing has changed? You're saying to me nothing has changed from the time we met in 2018 when the lakes were overflowing to now in 2022. If anything, it seems to have got worse, because in 2017 an IISc study said Bengaluru floods because 78% of it is now concrete. So you're telling me it's got worse?
It got worse. More drains got encroached. There are efforts underway to clear the drains and reclaim the drain space. We must acknowledge that. Good work is happening, but too little, too late. In the meanwhile, we need to give space for while we have to get those years of neglect and years of unplanned rapid urbanization. The effects of it cannot be erased in a year or two. So it takes time. But in the meanwhile, the climate change and the cloudburst, it must be acknowledged that the amount of rain that we are seeing is unprecedented. There's a huge amount of rain that is falling, and without giving any break for any civic agencies, my heart goes out to all the engineers and the police and everyone trying to help the situation. But when there is no break, how do you repair things?
Sure.
There is not even a time for that. So this is a long term coming, and it's going to take a long term fixing as well.
Nitya Ramakrishnan, member Whitefield Rising, give us a sense of how the day went today for people like you or people around you. You know, in this city which was built up as the IT capital, once a pensioner's paradise, what happened today?
See, as usual, people reach out to us all the time because they think we as a citizen platform have some ability to reach out and help them. And we have been getting videos and messages and calls for help from all over the area that we are in, Mahadevpura, which is a very sizable area. However, none of this is actually a surprise for us. While it's national news right now because of the unseasonal volume of rain and really large-scale damage across the city and large-scale trouble across the city, places like Mahadevpura have been actually seeing unprecedented growth in terms of construction, etc. And therefore, flooding is not uncommon to us. There are streets over here where you will have to check Google Maps before you step out, even if there's a very slight amount of rain. Forget the volume of rain that is happening right now. And for us, it was coming. Construction, whether legal or illegal, over things that should not be constructed on, has been par for the course here. And citizens and residents all over the place that have been speaking and reporting and requesting the government to do something about it have really not seen any results or response. So as Srinivas said, too little, too late. Certainly, something is better than nothing, but it comes down to only one thing, Rajdeep. Where is the accountability? And the accountability is not in the political system, unfortunately. Honestly, it's the bureaucracy. They run the city. They are accountable for what is happening today, whether it's the traffic or the water, both of which don't flow in Bangalore.
They will turn around and, of course, tell me that there's a nexus between corporators and the bureaucrats and indeed local civic officials. We'll come to accountability in a moment.